Our approach, therefore, is twofold. First, we will continue to strengthen the support for those who have less. Second, we will build a society of opportunities for all at every stage of life. The coverage and level of our assistance schemes have grown in the last decade and span the life cycle. The enhancement of housing grants, including the additional CPF housing grant and the special CPF housing grant, has helped more young families, including middle-income couples, to afford homes. For those with young children, we enhanced the Kindergarten Fee Assistance Scheme, or KIFAS, and the basic and additional subsidies for childcare, which extends support up to middle-income households in recognition of the substantial cost of early childhood education. To help lower-income and older workers, we have continually enhanced workfare and the progressive wage models. Most recently, in Budget 2019, DPM Heng announced the enhancement of the Workfare Income Supplement, or WIS. From January 2020, we will increase the qualifying cap for lower wage workers and raise the annual maximum payouts, particularly for older workers. Other measures, like the Special Employment Credit, encourage companies to continue employing older workers. The Pioneer Generation and Merdeka Generation packages have given peace of mind to seniors on their healthcare costs. The second key area of work, therefore, is building a society of opportunities for all at every stage of life. This is a fundamental basis on which our nation is built and remains a key pillar of the 4G's vision for Singapore. The government will strive to ensure that no one, no matter the conditions of his or her birth, will be denied the opportunities to improve the conditions of their life. We will make sure that all are enabled to take advantage of the opportunities we provide in education, skills training, housing, and other relevant areas. This is what we mean by an enabling meritocracy. First, we want every child to have good preschool education, given the importance of early childhood development as a key factor for good outcomes later in life. To increase the availability, affordability, and quality of preschool education for all, including the lower and middle income, we introduced the Anchor Operator Scheme as well as MOE kindergartens, implemented the Nurturing Early Learners Curriculum Framework and Spark certification, and set up NIEC as a pipeline of well-qualified early childhood educators. Fee subsidies are also available for those in need. To help bridge unequal starting points, we piloted KidStart to provide targeted and upstream intervention for low-income children and their families, starting from pregnancy and going all the way to preschool. Early childhood is a continuing area of work, and we will do more. Second, for children in their schooling years, our education system must serve to develop every child's strengths and allow for success through different trajectories. We in MOE see it as our responsibility to ensure that our public schools continue to provide quality education pathways for all students, regardless of their background, and to help them realize their fullest potential. Our remaking of secondary school pathways with full subject-based banding is a latest step towards this direction. Our institutions of higher learning, ITE, poly, and universities, provide different paths for our students to achieve their aspirations. We will look into what else can be done to remove barriers to education and training at different levels. Third, beyond opportunities in the early and schooling years, we want to ensure there continue to be diverse and rewarding paths for everyone in their working years. Our economy continues to generate good jobs for our young adults as they enter the workforce. We must make sure we equip them with the right skills to take advantage of opportunities in our new economy. But this is just the start. We must make sure that there are good opportunities for continuous education and training, and that learning does not stop after you enter the workforce. Singaporeans should have the opportunity to deepen and broaden their skills at every stage in their career. We are looking hard at how Skills Future can be enhanced to support this goal. We will also take care of our vulnerable workers. These include not only the lower income or older workers that I spoke about earlier, but every worker who is at risk of displacement. Given the pace of technological change, it's especially important for us to see how we can help those affected by setbacks like job loss, illness, or family difficulties to get back on their feet quickly. Given the many challenges faced by these families and their limited resources and other constraints, to be effective, social assistance needs to be coordinated and close to the ground. In recent years, MSF has, in collaboration with other ministries, put in place measures to transform service delivery in order to provide comprehensive, convenient, and coordinated assistance to Singaporeans in need of support. Since 2013, MSF has progressively set up social service officers, or SSOs, near HDB precincts with residents in need of social services to make these services much more accessible. To further transform service delivery, MSF has co-located complementary services with some of the SSOs and made use of video conferencing so that those in need of assistance from other agencies don't have to travel to and fro between agencies. This saves time, cost, and physical energy. MSF has also redesigned work processes for agencies to share information and assessments back end to make it easier for those in need of help to get it, and fast, without the hassle of going through the same tedious process of filling in the same paperwork multiple times or answering the same set of questions for different agencies. Next, Uplift. Last year, MOE set up the Uplifting Pupils in Life and Inspiring Families Task Force, or Uplift. We like our acronyms. Uplift's mission is to examine problems and issues faced by underperforming students from disadvantaged families, understand what exactly prevents them from doing better, identify gaps, and devise practical solutions. Such ground-up volunteerism and active contributions from community organizations and alumni members are examples of the partnerships between citizen volunteers and schools that we are looking to expand. Through local connections, students are able to receive more immediate, targeted help required. When the community is involved, it actually works both ways. It strengthens the ecosystem of care and support for disadvantaged students, but at the same time, it also offers people an avenue to give back. This task of tackling inequality and ensuring social mobility is a critical work. We do this because, as Singaporeans, we must care for one another and look out for each other. Every Singaporean matters, and we want all to do well. Singapore must always be a society of opportunities for all throughout life, where everyone can progress irrespective of starting point, where all Singaporeans will have equal chance to seek better lives, to meet their aspirations and find happiness regardless of background.